2025 was another busy year of continued momentum for the city of Selkirk, a year where we celebrated what we've accomplished while also investing in what's to come. For the very first time, the city officially celebrated Selkirk Day on June 15th, marking Selkirk's incorporation on this day in 1882, and also made the official city flag available for public purchase for the first time. 2025 saw the grand opening of the Manitoba Métis Federation's mixed-use building at Eveline and Eaton, which hosts 49 residential units and commercial and office space. Elsewhere in the downtown, 3 businesses took advantage of the city's facade and site improvement program, which provides grants covering up to 25% of eligible improvement expenses. The revitalized downtown continues to attract new businesses. Speaking of revitalizing, the jewel atop the downtown's crown, the Gary Theatre, is oh so close to reopening for Act 2. While the city works on restoring the theatre and building a board of directors, sponsorships and fundraising are in full swing, with the Rotary Club of Selkirk becoming the first major sponsor with a 5-year commitment to stage naming rights. The downtown wasn't the only area of Selkirk to see growth in 2025. Development continues throughout Selkirk, with 66 permits for new residential dwelling units issued. Peguis Child and Family Services started construction on its new Selkirk office on Manitoba Avenue, adjacent to the MPI building, and the city also invited development proposals for an up to 20-acre parcel of land, the first to be developed as part of the West End Concept Plan. In November, after years of advocacy, the city of Selkirk was formally removed from the Capital Planning Region, also known as the Winnipeg Metropolitan Region, a framework which sought to take planning decisions about Selkirk's future out of the hands of our locally elected council. Over on Mercy Street, construction began this year on the city's first major north-south pathway in its active transportation network, connecting with the east-west AT pathway on Manitoba Avenue. The street also saw some street resurfacing this summer between Strathnaver and Pacific and Vaughan and McLean. Another major infrastructure project took place on the 400 block of Eveline and the 200 block of Taylor. Water main liner installations extended the life of the lines by more than 50 years and improved service in an area that had been prone to water main breaks. Roadway restoration and new curbing were also completed, and a sidewalk was added to the south side of Taylor. The naturalization of medians and boulevards continued in 2025 with new plantings along Main Street. The city worked with native revegetation biologists and landscape architects to oversee the implementation of shrubs, trees, and native grasses. While the project may not be immediately eye-catching as the plans take root, over time it will create a beautiful, low-maintenance streetscape with lasting environmental benefits. Rain gardens and bioswales were also installed as part of the project to increase stormwater retention and naturally filter contaminants from roadways before they enter the Red River and ultimately Lake Winnipeg. Less maintenance also means less greenhouse gas emissions. The city has taken a lead role in tracking and reducing GHG emissions under our greenhouse gas accountability bylaw, and the most recent data from 2024 shows a 30% drop in corporate emissions since 2018. 2025 was also a big year for Selkirk Transit. The city's public transit system received a 12-year funding commitment from the federal government, providing stable, predictable financial support that will allow transit to make smart, long-term decisions and invest in better, more efficient buses for the future. Selkirk Transit also expanded weekday operating hours and added a new stop at Canadian Tire. Selkirk made an impact on the international scale this year after being selected by the Federation of Canadian Municipalities to participate in its Inclusive Climate Action for Tunisian Municipalities program. Selkirk was chosen for its national leadership in climate change adaptation and asset management. As part of the program, 4 city employees with specialized expertise will travel to Tunisia once or twice a year until the program concludes in 2029. All travel costs associated with participation are covered by FCM. Closer to home, Selkirk's Chief Administrative Officer, Dwayne Nickel, received the Lieutenant Governor's inaugural award for leadership in municipal administration, one of the highest honors a municipal administrator can receive in the province. The restoration of the iconic Selkirk Water Tower was completed in 2025, when the anticipated and vibrant mural was painted around its base. The mural celebrates Selkirk's past and present in industry, sports and recreation, parks and wildlife, and marine life and history. In response to public feedback, Selkirk City Council made windrow removal a priority, introducing it as part of the city's snow clearing operations this winter. And finally, Selkirk was recognized once again on the national stage, winning the Willis Award for Innovation for its Citizen Support Service Request System. Presented by the Canadian Association of Municipal Administrators, the award celebrates programs that use innovative approaches to deliver real benefits to the community. Citizen Support brings together a website, call center, in-person service, artificial intelligence tools, and more into a single, streamlined service connecting citizens to city services. In fact, citizen support activity increased significantly in 2025, with citizen interactions rising more than 30% to 21,000. As we look back on the year that was, 2025 proved to not only be a busy year, but a meaningful one. We celebrated our storied past, invested wisely in our future, and continued in our momentum towards building a better community for all.